You're about to hear something that can change you in a way most people aren't ready for. Slow, serious tone, not in a dramatic, cinematic way. Pause, but in a quiet, internal shift that alters how you see everything. Lower voice slightly. And once that shift happens, there's no going back to the way you used to think. Pause. This can become one of the most valuable things you've ever encountered. Emphasis, or one of the most dangerous. Slight pause. Not because the ideas themselves are evil, calm, but because of what they turn you into if you're not paying attention. Serious tone. Before we go any further, pause, think about this. Lower tone. At some point in your life, you've come across someone who just felt different. Reflective tone, not louder, not more aggressive. Pause. But common situations where everyone else was tense. Focused when others were scattered. Certain in moments where most people hesitate. Gradual emphasis. They don't rush their words. Slow. They don't chase validation. Firm. And when they make decisions, it's like they're operating from a place you can't fully see. Mysterious tone. That kind of presence isn't luck. Firm. It isn't talent in the way people usually describe it. Pause. It comes from a different structure of thinking, a different internal system. Explanatory tone. And that system isn't something you're born with. Pause, it's something you build. Strong emphasis. What you're about to understand is a set of mental patterns. Clear tone. Patterns that have shaped powerful minds for centuries. Slight emphasis. But here's the part most people never talk about. Lower voice. These patterns don't just sharpen you. Pause, they change you. Strong emphasis. They can make you more focused, more precise, more in control. Build intensity, or they can slowly pull you into something colder, more detached, more isolated. Slow, darker tone. The difference isn't intelligence. It never was. Firm. It comes down to control. Pause, emphasis. The ability to hold powerful ideas in your mind. Slow, without letting them take control of who you become. Deep tone. Because once you lose that control, you won't notice it happening. Quiet tone, no one ever does. Pause. It starts with thinking better. Calm. It ends with becoming someone you don't recognize. Dark tone. So pay attention. Firm, not just to the ideas, but to what they're doing to you as you understand them. Slow. Most people believe intelligence is about how much information you collect. Normal pace. How many books you've read. How many facts you can recall. Slight rhythm. That's not intelligence. Pause, firm. Intelligence is the structure behind your thinking. Explanatory tone. The process that leads to your decisions. The system running beneath your reactions. Steady pace. And there are a few specific ways of thinking that separate people who simply know things from people who actually understand how to navigate reality. Build slightly. The first shift is simple, but almost nobody applies it. Pause. Instead of constantly asking how to succeed, slight emphasis, start asking what leads to failure. Strong emphasis. It sounds obvious, but think about how rarely people actually do it. Reflective tone. Everyone is focused on building, growing, improving. Rhythmic. Very few people stop to identify the exact things that will destroy their progress. Serious tone. In any area of life, failure isn't random. Firm, it follows patterns. Pause. Relationships break down for predictable reasons. Trust gets eroded in consistent ways. Businesses collapse under pressures that repeat over and over again. Steady pacing. When you train your mind to look for those patterns first, slight emphasis, you stop playing a guessing game. Pause. You remove the threats before they have a chance to hit you. Firm. It's not pessimism. Pause. It's clarity. Emphasis. You're not expecting things to go wrong. You're making sure they don't. Calm, confident tone. That one shift alone changes how you approach everything. Pause. The second shift is more subtle, but far more powerful. Lower tone. You need to understand how you learn. Clear. Not what you learn. Pause, how you absorb it. Emphasis. Two people can go through the exact same experience and come out with completely different levels of understanding. Steady tone. One collects information. The other transforms the way they see things. Contrast tone. The difference is awareness. Pause. Most people never study their own thinking process. Calm. They just keep consuming more, hoping something sticks. Slight downward tone, but your brain isn't designed to hold everything. Firm, it's designed to filter. Emphasis, so you need to know what conditions allow you to actually retain and apply information. Clear, when are you most focused? What type of input helps you understand faster? What causes things to fade from your memory? Curious tone, if you don't know that, you're operating inefficiently without realizing it. Serious, once you do understand it, everything changes. Pause, you stop trying to learn more and start learning better. Emphasis, and that creates a gap between you and everyone else that grows over time. Steady tone, the third shift is uncomfortable. Pause, you have to challenge your own beliefs. Firm, not casually, not in a surface level way. Slow, you need to take something you're confident about and actively search for the strongest argument against it. Serious, not the weak version, not something easy to dismiss. Pause, the most convincing, well-structured reason why you might be wrong. Emphasis, if you can't do that, it means your belief isn't as solid as you think. Calm, it means you've been holding on to an idea without fully understanding it. Steady, that's dangerous. Pause, lower tone, because untested beliefs feel like truth until reality exposes them. Slow, when you train yourself to question your own thinking before anyone else does. Slight emphasis, you become harder to mislead. Firm, you stop defending ideas just because they're yours. Calm, you start refining them. Emphasis, and over time, your confidence becomes quieter, but much stronger. Steady, the fourth shift requires a different kind of discipline. Pause, you need to face the worst-case scenario before it happens. Serious, not to scare yourself, not to create anxiety. Calm, to prepare. Firm, most people spend their time imagining everything going perfectly. Neutral tone, they picture success, approval, the outcome they want. Steady, and when reality doesn't match that picture, they freeze. Pause, not because they're incapable, but because they're unprepared. Serious, when you deliberately think through what could go wrong. Slight emphasis, you remove that shock. Firm, you've already been there mentally. Calm, so when something unexpected happens, you don't panic. Steady, you adjust. Pause, you move. Pause, you stay stable while everyone else reacts emotionally. Strong tone, that stability becomes one of your biggest advantages. Emphasis, and the final shift ties everything together. Pause, you stop relying on discipline and start building identity. Strong emphasis, discipline is fragile. It depends on energy, mood, motivation. Steady, some days it works, some days it doesn't. Natural tone, identity is different. Pause, when something becomes part of who you are, it stops feeling optional. Firm, you don't negotiate with it. You don't debate whether you feel like doing it. Steady, it's just what you do. Emphasis, every action you take is a vote for the type of person you're becoming. Slow, and over time, those votes create something solid. Calm, not forced behavior, but natural consistency. Soft tone, that's where real change happens. Pause,